Okay. To tell the truth, I view meals as nothing more than an element of maintaining my physical condition. As long as I'm getting sufficient nourishment, I'm not that caught up on when or what I eat. When I spend any efforts considering things like that, all I end up thinking about is how much of a pain in the ass it's going to be to make something. And eventually, the act of eating itself starts to feel like a nuisance. My normal pattern is just to throw something together from my supply of canned dried foods. Oh god, it's Amen. Well, this is my room. Amen barges in like she owns the place, no longer even bothering to knock, but I'm already getting used to it, I guess. Probably because I experienced a lot more of emergency summons. It didn't get me that much in the first place. What part are we telling you? Leave us alone. As she speaks, I notice that Armin's holding a plate piled with crab legs in her hands. Crab legs. I do recall such an event. I also recall responding if I'm in the mood. Not that I'd definitely be there. Yes, but I said that you and Makina should go ahead and eat if I didn't show up on the time. Not really. Probably just means that Makina places more importance on how easy it is to eat. Honestly, I think I'd go for crab paste over crab myself. That's certainly true. Look, I wasn't really complaining, and I could take care of the shell on my own. Hey, hands off! Amen wandered into my kitchen and is extremely examining things as she pleases after confirming the contents of my mess kit cooker. She opens the door to my refrigerator and starts taking stock of my supplies. I opened it at lunch. Get off my back. Why is it that this feels strangely embarrassing? It's not like I have anything troublesome in the fridge. In the first place, where does she get off calling canned radish this thing? It's well known among canned food connoisseurs as almost decent and pretty much edible. Is this woman looking down on the brave men and women who have encouraged from canned food throughout the years? As I silently burn with righteous indignation, Amen bravely starts running tap water into my rice cooker. Hey, what do you think you're doing? I don't care if it's hard. Probably because I'm used to eating canned stuff that comes out arrayed and stiff as a wax candle. I'm pretty tolerant of tough foods. I don't care, but what are you planning? I suppose pretty much anyone can handle fried rice, especially for a woman. The somewhat prejudiced assumption is that you'll have a basic skill like that. At this, out of all the women I've met so far, the only one who couldn't make edible fried rice was my master. Still, I can't quite hide a certain anxiety. Not that Amin is paying any attention, humming to herself as she cracks open the eggs. After shaking salt and pepper onto the eggs, she mixes the lightly rice, then adds bits of crab meat, only about half of what she brought, and finally chopped radish. She heats a frying pan cooked with mayonnaise rather than oil. As the lettuce and spinach she plundered from my fridge and throws in the rice mixture according to her own timing. Sticking the back of her ladle into the mix, she vigorously clatters it around the frying pan, messily stir-frying the food. When Amin decides it's done, she uses the bowl as a mold to form the fried rice into a perfect hemisphere, then tosses it on the plate. This will look out of place in a Chinese restaurant. Dressing the leftover crab meat with mustard and mayo. That drops it with a thud on top of the heap of fried rice on the plate. So she says, but has it been 10 minutes since Amin started to cook? The imposing pile of streaming fried rice on my plate looks pretty damn impressive for something cobbled together out of leftovers in such a short time. Not necessary, I got what I need. The table is a small coffee table from one that Sachi dragged out of some storeroom as a stopgag measure. And frying pan and what tableware I have are things I picked out of carelessly at a local $100 yen and hardware store. But since I'm living alone, it's necessary perfectly adequate. No point in getting more dishes when I'm only eating off one. Just means more things to wash. Noticing something as she speaks, Amin returns to the kitchen and starts to rustle through a plastic bag in the corner. Yeah, I've been throwing my empty oolong tea bottles in that bag, and before I knew it, it had something of a pile, but I was uncertain about the timing to throw them out. Well, with practiced movement, she peeled off the labels, removed the caps, skillfully cuts off their plastic rings, and with the tip of the kitchen knife, finally she lightly rinses the bottles themselves with tap water. Judging from the smooth motion of her hands, she repeated this often enough to gain the mastery of the assembly line worker. Through, she's something of an eco-friendly woman. No, I can take care of that much myself. Sorry for the hassle. Okay, I can understand the big sister part. Why did you have to add that to it? With a quick goodbye, Amin heads out of the room, not waiting for my impression of the crab fried rice. I had the idea that a busybody woman like her would be more likely to hang over my shoulder, pestering me for compliments, but she just popped in and out all of a sudden, cooked for me in a flash, and then left just as quickly. Might be the influence of dealing with the whimsical machina all the time. Let's eat. Unfortunately, I don't have a Chinese spoon in this room, so I'll have to make do with the standard Western variety. I jab my spoon into the mountain of streaming fried rice and quickly throw some into my mouth. Not bad at all. Even someone as disinterested in food as me can tell when something tastes good. The salt seasoning feels a bit thin, but this is probably how it should be if you're thinking about healthy sodium intake. Although it should be insulting to compare this to the crap my master made. It's also different from the stuff you get at a high-priced Chinese restaurant. It tastes like your standard fried rice. What's with this flavor? When I was living alone with my master as a child, I remember... Are you kidding me? Offline. Mother. When I was living alone with my mother as a child, I remember eating fried rice that tasted like this. After finishing her day job, my mother would make me dinner before her night shift started. The last week of the month, before her paychecks came in, it would often be a pretty plain meal of fried rice. When all she could put on the table was fried rice with a bit of pink fish paste added, she would apologize as I ate. I'm sorry, this is all we got. Unlike the fried rice Almond just made, there was never anything extravagant like crab thrown in. And Almond's cooking skills seem to be better as well. So why is it that they taste similar? Where's this slight melancholy coming from? Well, it doesn't matter as long as it's good. When I was a kid, anything I ate tasted good. That part of me hasn't changed too much. It's very dangerous to jump to conclusions about someone. When you make a judgment without sufficient information, you're going to be at least slightly off. Whether that's an over or understatement. It clouds your perspective and often comes back to bite you in the end. My employer is exactly the sort of organization that lives and dies by gathering accurate intelligence. I heard a lot about its importance from my acid-tongued master as well. Therefore, I make a curious effort not to label others prematurely. That said, every time that Miss Shumi Michiru girl enters my field of vision, I am myself dying to stick exactly such a mental label on her. Yo, Michiru. I've been standing in front of you for a while now. Why are you acting like you just noticed? I see, understood, but that utter lack of awareness might cost you your life someday. Please make sure to look both ways for cars before you cross the road. I offer an appropriate warning, giving your actions why the verbal abuse. I don't know why her characters... Michiru vigorously throws the empty paper carton she was holding at me, flying into a fit of rage because someone tells you something you don't want to hear isn't a good habit. Judging that I don't have a foothold in this conversation, I pick up the garbage Michiru hurled at me, temporarily threw it from the scene. scent vitamin C drink. Reading out the description printed on the carton, I tilt my head in bemusement. I've seen plenty of 100% fruit juice drinks, but this is one of them. A new one. The parent company of this manufacturer is a pharmaceutical corporation. Maybe it's some sort of undiluted vitamin solution used in beauty products. Or maybe it's not meant literally. They're just exaggerating to play the fact that it's packed full of the stuff. Either way, it's a sort of soft drink that emphasizes its vitamin C content above all else. Which means that it's probably incredibly sour and acidic. It must be torture to drink something unless you got a pretty strong tolerance for that sort of thing. So why was she drinking this stuff? From the look of her face, I don't think she was out of fondness for the taste. Some kind of self-flagellation, or maybe... Interrupting my thoughts, Sakaki stares at me suspiciously. Yo, if it isn't Yumi. Calm down. If you lose your sense of humor, you won't be able to live a fun life. See, in that case, it wasn't a nickname. Slip of the tongue. Happy now? Aggravation as I may be, Sakaki nonetheless approaches me. This is an empty soft drink carton that blonde girl was drinking it earlier. Is collecting this sort of thing as evil a hobby as that scowl implies? I'm interested, please explain it in detail. For some reason, Sakaki is trembling with anger. Seems like I can't anticipate what will trigger this woman's wrath. Right, I wanted to ask about that. Why is she drinking something she so plainly hates? Did she lose a bet? Is she being bullied? Was she placed under a malevolent spell? No. Alright, so correct me. And yet, I'm pretty sure you know this was Michiru's carton before you asked. I was just trying to explore an apparent logical inconsistency. The wrinkles in Sakaki forehead grew deeper and her glare sharper. Apparently there are some logical inconsistencies best left unexplored when she's around, specifically those concerning her contrary personality. I thought you mentioned it. It seems like she's always carrying those ramen candies around. Are you interested in knowing whether I'm interested in Michiru? With an extremely displeased expression, Yumiko leaves the roof. There are a lot of troublesome girls in this place. After spending a little time sharing a dorm with them, it's pretty obvious that everyone in this place has a few screws loose. Probably a few skeletons in the closet as well. Ami and Sakaki aren't easy to deal with in the first place, and there seems to be more to them than they're letting on. Same is probably true of Makina and Sachi. That said, when it comes to the bottle blonde girl, no matter how many times I try to look below the surface, I keep hitting rock bottom right away. If she's got any hidden depths, they're very well hidden. In other words, I got a persistent suspicion that she's an idiot. Still, it's too early to label her. I should buy my time and get a pretty idea of her personality before reaching any conclusions. But seriously now. What are you doing? I'm not spying on you. I just happened to be here. Leaving that aside, are you drawing the character of a person on your hand? Is that pretty still? That's a pretty still superstition. That net, but heartburn and indigestion. One, I doubt that's an actual thing. Sure, it might come in handy sometime. I thought the drawing on your hand thing was supposed to calm you down before a big public speech or whatever. It's when it became a replacement for azolene sulfonate sodium. Sulfonate. You're pretty cruel, Sachi. Never mind. Must keep on me at all times.
どうしたの？昨日浜根に買ってきてもらったジュース、思いっきり賞味期限切れちゃってたわよ。嘘、それはちゃんとチェックしてるわよ。ありえないってば。本当よ、これ見てみなさいよ、ほら。1ヶ月も？ちょっと貸してみて。みちる、何よ、別に責めたりしないわよ。ただ完璧主婦を演じるあなたにもこういう弱点があるということを認め。
Just wait.
今年何年バカにして。今年は2012年でしょ。2011年です。え、そうだっけ。そうです。あ、じゃあそれ、その表示ってその
I'll give you a year wrong.
そうよ。ここに書いてある賞味期限2012年5月ってね。あと11ヶ月先なの。わかる？
How can you make that sort of mistake? A whole year?
だから賞味期限切れてるとか言いがかりなの。夕飯の準備しなきゃ。
And she runs away.
引き止めたりして。待てこら。人にしょうもない勘違いで疑いをかけたことについて謝罪しろ。逃げやがった。
Yo.
ユージ君、見てた？
Ever since you polite greeting of God toward your classmate.
あの子を何度も相手にしてたらそういう反応になるでしょ。
I think I can see where you're coming from. I pile enough of these cases together and I can't help but bring my deadline for a conclusion forward. She's an idiot. One day the topic of Michiru comes up when we're all gathered together. Incidentally, the person in question is already in bed. A unique theory. That a fact. Although I have no intention of taking anything Makina says seriously, the scary thing is when she says this is about Michiru, it almost feels plausible. What? Yeah, you have a thought about that? You were mumbling something interesting, so I was curious. Sorry, but please let me hear your delusions about Michiru the ET when you're in a better mood. Sorry if I rubbed you the wrong way, but try to keep in mind that I don't mean anything by it.
気に障らない言い方ができるよ。あなたも努力してくれないかしら。まあしかし、あのおバカっぷりが今まで命に関わるところで発揮されなくてよかったわよね。
That too. I don't even want to bring it up.
もしかしたらオリジナルのミチル様はすでに生き絶え、現在のミチル様は全くの別人ということも。
I'm surprised that Sachi is the closest one. Somewhat. She's correct somewhat to a degree.
ごめん、さっちゃん。さすがにそれは話が飛躍しすぎでしょう。そうですね。ミチル様ほどの頭加減なら自分が死んでしまったことにすら気づかないという可能性もありますから。
What is this? Another all of a sudden?
それフォローになってないし。チルチルの中には悪魔が住んでいるのよさ。
Let's get rid of Machina. A devil.
普段はあのおバカっぷりでカムフラージュしているけど、ひとたびそのベールを脱げば人の心を介さぬ悪魔が飛び出してみんなを一人一人血祭りにあげるのよさ。
What's the matter, Sakaki? Sounds like you suddenly caught your breath in fear.
私の行動に逐一突っ込まないでって言ったでしょ。あと詳細に説明するのもやめてちょうだい。ああ、私もう寝る。なんだか怖くなってきちゃった。ってなんか寒くない？今日。そういえばちょっと冷え込んでますね。くしゃみが出る前に暖かくして寝ないと。そんじゃおやすみなのよさ。お兄ちゃんもチルチルのことを忘れていい夢を見るのよ。
Is it okay to forget? Just forget about her? The next morning, having finished my usual morning routine, I'm returning for the others in the lobby. But for some reason, nobody's showing up. Everybody's late at once seems like a bit too much of a coincidence. The pattern so far has been Amen and Machina noisily arriving first, followed by Sachi and Michiru noisily arriving second, with Sakaki solely arriving last. The normal rowdy morning is bizarrely quiet today. Just as I was thinking this, Amen appears around the corner of the hallway. She's hunched over, hiding the breast she's so proud of, and her hair is sticking up in places. Her skin seems rough. You look bad. Your beloved breasts are all shriveled. Of course I'm just screwing with you. What kind of cold would cause breasts to shrink? I heard of one. That'll be a horrifying thing for Issei from High School DxD. I love that show. But on to the next part, shall we?